Hi guys, it's Victor. So this is a tutorial for the Launchpad X live looping performance, which I have uploaded right at the same time as this video. So if you haven't seen it already, definitely go check it out first and then return to this tutorial. See you. So basically, what do we want from the Launchpad to play this track? The first one is to actually play notes, and the second to be able to switch between the instruments, because we have not only one instrument but multiple. So to actually play notes on the Launchpad, we should click on the note button on the top, and it will allow us to play the notes. Obviously want to select the key and the major or minor. So we hold this note button, and in this case I selected F minor, so this button is corresponding to the F, and the first button on this line is minor, the second will be major. Okay, key is selected, we return to the notes, click on this button again. As you can hear, I already can play some notes here. So to switch between instruments, we go to the session by clicking on this session button on the top, and actually want to switch to the mixer by pressing on the session one more time. This will enable the last line, which becomes pretty functional and useful in a case. We can set different functions to this last line, and the first we want to set is ability to arm tracks. So if I click on this button, we can see that all the instruments, where each column is this separate instrument, is now can be armed. You can see as I'm pressing on the last line, I'm arming different instruments. So the first, I arm drums, switch to notes, and I can see the drum pad here. So if I want to play the second instrument, which is support, I click on the second column, go back to note, and now I play another instrument which I want, and so on and so forth for each of the 5 instruments here. So let's have a look at all the instruments which are being used here. So on the first line we have drums. On the second spot we have the support instrument, as I call it. Third instrument is bass. The 4 is pads, to give a track a volume. And last but not least is the lead instrument. So that's pretty simple for the tutorial purposes. Now I think it's time to start actually playing the melodies. So to start playing, we should select the first instrument wants to play. That would be drums. So I go to mixer, make sure that record arm function buttons are now on the last line here, and arm drums. So I'm ready to start. I go back to note mode, and actually to start recording I should clip these capture MIDI, actually record button here on the top right corner of the Launchpad, and after the metronome, so 4 kicks of the metronome, I start playing, and in the end of the bar I should click on the record button again, and this would stop recording, and we'll get the first phrase of drums playing one bar after another. So we will be able to play other instruments. So let's start. Okay, Now we have drums recorded, and we can go to the next instrument, go to session, arm support instrument, and go back to notes. And I'll do the same things. I click on the record button and start playing the support melody. Alrighty, and now we actually do the same thing for all other instruments. Let's go to bass now. Next go pads. Okay, and now let's play lead. Okay, now we have all 5 instruments playing together, and here in my track I just wait some time to give all 5 instruments playing for some time. And the next thing I want to show you the simple finishing which I came up for my track. For that purpose I will just disable some instruments, turn them off while other instruments will go along and play some more time. So now in the mixer and session, I want to switch from the record arm mode to stop clip. And now when I click on one of these buttons, I will actually stop instruments, turn them off. So in my tracks, first I want to leave only drums, turning off all other instruments. So just click on these 4 buttons. Now we can hear that all the drums are now playing. So next I want to add the support and the pads. In order to do that, I click on the second column and the first column in the first line. Now you can see for those instruments which are playing right now, you can see the blinking pads. Okay, now I want to disable drums. Give these 2 remaining instruments playing for 1 or 2 bars and then disable them. And stop. Okay, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video, and tell in the comments if anything is still unclear for you. I tried to answer all the questions which are remaining, and see you next time. Bye.